Hi, I'm Tracy Faulkner from Lush Fabrics with your release for this week, the 10th of September. It is officially spring and I am wearing a very spring dress, or perhaps summer dress. I'm a little bit cold, but I'll be okay. What I'm wearing is actually our first fabric for this week. It's a gorgeous rayon shelley. This one is called Jasmine. It's got this really sweet floral print, gorgeous blue. And rayon shelley, of course, is really light and cool to wear and has really gorgeous drape. Let me show you my little dress. Put my stool over. Short, so I can probably show you the whole thing. There we go. So this is the Riley dress, which just so happens to be my son's name as well. Riley dress by Georgette Patterns. It's really sweet. There is a lot going on in this little flounce at the bottom that required a lot of fabric. It's got an elasticated waist and then just the tie sleeves. So you can adjust that obviously for however high or low you might want the neckline to sit. So I'm really happy. I think I will go back and top stitch the seam allowance of this flounce a little bit so that it's a little bit flatter, but otherwise I'm really happy with it. And whilst it's probably not quite warm enough to be wearing it today, on a really hot day this will be fantastic to wear. So you can see the drape obviously from this dress, but let me just hold up the bigger piece of fabric for you. It's a really sweet print. This is a bit crinkled because it's been sitting in that same fold for a little while. So rayon shelley is 100% rayon. It's really light, around about 120 GSM. Gorgeous drape, as you can see, probably better from the actual garment, how nicely it sits and drapes. It's really gorgeous. Okay, you will need to iron this. It will crease, but it's worth it because it's so lovely and cool. No matching threads for this one, but I do have some coordinating fabrics. So we've got amber, double brush poly, camel, double brush poly with those yellows, chambray, double brush poly, green, double brush poly for the leaves there, meadow green DTY for those leaves, and sienna double brush poly, heaps that goes with this. And last one is tarnish modal. Some really gorgeous colors to match in with this one. Okay, so this is Jasmine rayon shelley. Got some double brush polys now, and this one is totally spring. This is Daisies, double brushed, lovely and soft. Oops, let's get some light going in there. Some really pretty print, such a beautiful yellow. It's really, really gorgeous. Okay, great stretch. Double brush poly always is, isn't it? Both ways, beautiful drape. Now, this one I matched up with X120 and put it with the porcelain modal. All right, Daisies, double brush poly. Now, this is a print you've seen before, different colorway. This is Moonbeam in ivory. Got that the right way? Might be upside down. Oh, it might not matter either. Looks like the flowers are going both ways. So it's so pretty, lovely and soft, nice ivory background. And there'll be a few colors you can pick out of this one to coordinate it with too. So again, fantastic stretch both ways, beautiful drape. Now 1000 is our thread, and we've matched it up with the ivory double brush poly, of course, and mango slinky. This is a slinky rib, which is really nice with those darker flowers down there. What else have we got? Olive, pointel rib, those leaves, and rhubarb red, DTY. Okay, Moonbeam in ivory, double brush poly. All right, next one is a print you've seen before as well. This one is Reach for the Stars, this time in pink. This one is super soft, it feels gorgeous. Let me hold that up so you can see that print. Actually, come back so you can see it a little bit better. So white on the background, great stretch. So really good for close fitting garments, loose drapey garments. This is a great fabric base for many an item. I couldn't quite get the right pink, unfortunately, thread wise to go with this. And we've just put it with a porcelain modal. All right, Reach for the Stars in pink. Next one, you've seen this print before as well. I think we've got a lot of that this week. This one is a DTY, and this is Inky in navy. So we've had just plain old Inky, which was a black base. This time it's this gorgeous navy base. This is an amazing print and a really gorgeous fabric base. So DTY is a poly knit. It's beautiful to wear in the summer on a hot day. It's cool and slinky to the touch, so it feels really nice. It's got such great stretch. You can treat it very similarly to double brush poly in what you can make with it and what you can do with it. It feels really lovely. So much you could do with this fabric, it's just beautiful. Okay, 3561, and we matched it up with the soft chambray DTY, and we've put it with ivory double brush poly as well. All right, so Inky in navy DTY. Keep getting the fabric stuck on this little knot on my shoulder. All right, next, another print that you've seen before, different colorway. This is a rib knit. And if you've seen any of my videos, you know how I feel about rib knits in summer. They are absolutely amazing. So beautiful to wear. This one is State of Mind, this time in beige. Let me bring that up. So I've got really beautiful colors in there and a nice light beige background. Can you see those ribs there? So it's just got the vertical ribs. It has a really nice stretch both ways. And there is your drape. Great for tops and dresses for summer. You can make pants or shorts out of it if you wanted to, or a nice skirt. There's lots that you can do. So this one I put with thread 750, and we've matched it up with the amethyst rib knit, those purples that are in there, and got lots of matches for this one, so bear with me. Burnt caramel double brush poly for those darker shades in there. Camel, you find that in here. Camel to go with those flowers. And then this one, which is First Bloom modal, which is really sweet with those purples that are in there. Liquid gold modal for the yellows. Mustard double brush poly. Olive grey rib knit for those leaves that are there. Bear with me, I'm getting there. Rainforest double brush poly, also for the leaves. Sage pointel rib, more leaves. Tawny rib. Okay, last one. Lavender double brush poly. There we go. That was a lot. I mean, there's not a lot of colour going on here, but there are a lot of coordinates for that one. All right, so State of Mind in beige rib knit. Another rib knit that we have for you for today is this one called All Night Long, which is super sweet again. It's lovely and soft, the rib knit. It's light, it's about 180 to 200 GSM, somewhere in there. It feels like a t-shirt weight. So it's really lovely to wear. Got some moons and some stars, and it's quite cute. It would make lovely pajamas too, this one. This fabric would be great as pajamas, and this print is nice as that, or mixed in with something else. All right, so again, stretch. So good, both ways, and beautiful drape. So you could have a tight fitting garment, or you could have a loose garment with this one as well. So we've got thread 1000 again, and we've just matched it with the ivory double brush poly. It's basically a black and a white. There are so many colors that you can put with this one to really liven it up if you want to. All right, All Night Long rib knit. So that takes us to our final fabric. This fabric is a little bit out there. It's got some beautiful colors in it. I'm hoping you're going to love it. It is an ITY. It is our Lush Sunday special. Let me show you. You might have been waiting for this one because it did pop up in our feed yesterday. This is called Spectaculush. It's an ITY. So it has gold foil on it. You can see all that gold in there. And it has some really spectacular colours in there. What do you reckon? I think it's pretty cool. So ITY is another slinky poly knit, similar to the DTY, but it is a little bit more slinky. Not so slinky that it's awful to sew, but I would probably use a few more pins or clips on it just to keep it still, but it still sews up really beautifully. So it's got some horizontal stretch there and some vertical as well, and look at that beautiful, beautiful drape. So this foil, there we go. So this foil is an add-on, so because it's a foil, it does need a little bit of care with it. So no washing in any heat at all, cold wash only, no putting it in the dryer. It will come off if you use any heat like that. Dryers, washing in hot water, it'll come off. The other thing you need to be careful of is what else is in the washing machine with it. So zips, Velcro, buttons, anything rough, and it can take this foil away. So if you do need to put it in the washing machine, I'd be putting it inside a wash bag. I would have the garment inside out to start with, and then inside a wash bag. I make it sound scary, but it's really not. It is pretty simple, but you just do need to take care of that gold. Okay, I just put thread 4000, just the black with it, because I think it's got just as much black as any other color. If you've got one of these blues or greens or pinks and that's how it works out for your hemline, then definitely go with that. But it is a little bit tricky because the lines aren't straight. So you are going to go into other colors and you are going to see top stitching at some point. An option is you don't necessarily have to hem ITY. You know, if you cut it with a rotary cutter, it'll be a nice straight edge. So if you are worried about being able to see the top thread, that is another option. Okay, we have put this one with hot pink, double brush poly, and horizon blue. Oops, look, it's so slinky, it's falling off. There we go. Horizon blue, double brush poly, which this one just came out last week. And radiant orchid modal. And fuchsia athletic is another option. So this is your Lush Sunday special today. So it's a little bit cheaper today than it would normally be. It would make a pretty spectacular outfit, I think. or it could be easily toned down. If it's just a top or something like that, you could then easily tone it down with some jeans or black pants or shorts or skirt, whatever it might be. I think it's pretty cool. Let me know what you think. All right, that is everything. Don't forget to enter our competitions on Facebook and YouTube. There are $25 Lush gift cards up for grabs there. Everything is now live on our website, which is www.lushfabrics.com.au. Hope there's something in this lot for you. I will be back next week with some more fabrics for you. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.